He's an actor, an activist, and a comedian with 2.6 million followers on Instagram. You know him probably best from Up in Smoke, that 70s show, or maybe his holistic health and wellness products. This Friday, you have the chance to meet Mr. Tommy Chong. He joins us now on the 4. Tommy, thank you so much for joining us today. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
All right, you have a meet and greet this Friday at March and Ash here in San Diego. What's that all about, and do you like doing these?
Yeah, well, it's, I have to convince people how good my product is, my hemp products, my cannabis products. And because I personally test every bit of product that goes into the stores. And so I'm really anxious to see the feedback from all the fans, and it gets me out of the house, and I get to meet a lot of nice people, and it's just a lot of fun for me.
It's an amazing full circle moment. You know, when you way back when you started with Cheech and Chong, you had a comedy act that was built around so much marijuana humor and kind of stoner culture. When you were doing that act, when you're doing Where's Dave back then, could you imagine a day where marijuana was legalized in so many states and you had this big business?
No, not even in my wildest dreams. But the funny thing is that back then we were young guys playing old guys, and now we're old guys trying to remember what it's like to be a young guy.
Your act was incredibly popular. What was your partner like? Cheech, was he just a great partner, a great friend? What was that like?
Cheech is Mexican. Did you know that?
I may have heard.
Yes, and he's like all Mexicans. He's incredible. You know, he's acting right now with what's his name?
Don Johnson again. They're doing Nash Bridges again, right?
Woody Harrelson.
Oh, okay.
He's doing a movie with Woody Harrelson, and but we're so happy that we got our stores. We're going to be on the stock exchange coming up, so we'll be ringing the bell because we're going public with our business. So that's one of the reasons I'm down there, promoting, trying to get the interest in Cheech and Chong back up again.
Well, yeah, and you mentioned, you test all your products. So, I mean, I got to ask you, how much of you, Tommy Chong, is in your big characters, is in Chong, in the Cheech and Chong act, is in Leo from that 70s show? How much of what we saw on those screens was at least part of you?
Quite a bit, man. Quite a bit. More than probably that's healthy. Yeah, well, I'm lazy. I never studied acting, and I never studied music, really. I never studied too many things other than my eyelids. But I don't know. I'm just so happy and where I'm at, where the whole country is at as far as marijuana goes. Because my aim, by the way, is to become the richest man in the world. That's my aim. Small goal.
You're starting small is what you're saying. Tommy Chong, I want to thank you for
It can be done.
It could happen.
The internet now.
There you go.
Talk about cyber security. Come on, cyber is making all of us, avoid giving money to people we don't need to give money to. So,
well, we're not.
The chances of me becoming the richest man in the world are pretty good right now.
Well, there you go. And part of that is going to be going out and meeting people. March and Ash this Friday. I want to thank you for your time. We're going to tell people how they can see you. Tommy Chong, Cheech and Chong legend. It's been a pleasure. Again, there's a meet and greet. That's at March and Ash on Friday, December 17th, coming up this week. You do need to RSVP if you would like to be a part of that event.